The news tonight, tongues are wagging over a proposed tax on veterinary services that's part of Governor Kasich's proposed new budget. Alexa Ashwell live with what it could mean to you and your best friend. Alexa?
Well, Mark, I talked with a couple of vets as well as officials here at the Humane Society. All are not thrilled about this potential tax. As it stands, only 3 states in the country impose a tax on veterinary services. I also spoke with pet owners who are telling me they want Ohio to stay off that list.
Come on, you coming?
Kazmira Sullivan and her chocolate lab, Moose, have been an inseparable pair for years.
Honestly speaking, the world's greatest dog.
She fears man's best friend will suffer should Governor Kasich's plan to add a 5% tax on sales of veterinary services pass.
I think that there might be a lot of pets who would come out on the short end of the stick, that they wouldn't be protected medically.
It's all part of the governor's budget proposal to raise an additional $1.8 billion in state revenues. But Sullivan says Moose's annual checkups are already pricey.
His last visit was $283.
The cost of taking care of an animal is something the Humane Society of Greater Dayton is all too familiar with. There are currently 25 dogs, 60 cats, and dozens of other animals waiting for a good home at the shelter. President and CEO Brian Welke fears that number will increase if veterinary fees do too.
Sometimes their decision is, gosh, I can't afford my pet anymore and I'm going to turn it into the local shelter.
Welke also fears fewer owners will have their pets spayed or neutered, and some will go as far as putting the animal to sleep. He also warns fewer trips to the vet could be dangerous to a pet's owner. Veterinarians often detect diseases that spread easily to humans.
So one of the things that the state has to realize is that if fewer people are going to veterinarians because of a tax, they may not be catching as many of these diseases that can go between people and pets.
And vet services would not be the only taxable items. Several items also on the governor's list are tickets to sporting events and amusement parks, as well as legal and accounting services and downloaded music and books. It was introduced in mid-February, and we, of course, will continue to follow it as it develops. Reporting live in Dayton, Alexa Ashwell, 2 News.